Is this really just a big bull trap? Let's look to the charts and on chain to find out. Guys, welcome to Empire Trading Academy. Hit the subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the like, and let's get right into this. So, guys, let's take a look at the TA first. Okay, you know, I've heard a lot of people still continuing to say that this is a bear market. We're in a bear market and that this is just a big bull trap and that we're going to continue to see further downside. Um, I'm kind of at a loss for words with the people and the traders that have that are analyzing the charts and the market in that way, because there is nothing that is saying that, guys. It's an extreme bias that that these traders want to make the charts fit that narrative, whether they're laying out their Elliott wave in a bearish pattern. But it only comes with extreme bias to the fact that we're in a bear market and not objective analysis of the markets. Okay, first let's go ahead and look at the charts. All right. So first and foremost, guys, we had a nice run up from 40,000. Okay, and now we've gotten a beautiful correction back down to the 618 fib. Okay, perfect, absolutely perfect. We have a bull flag forming. Everything is looking good. And I drew before, while we were down at the support of this bull flag or this wedge, whatever you want to call it. I drew out this line, basically just a rough estimate of where we're going to go, filling out or kind of filling in, I guess, our Elliott wave, third wave, up into this $84,000 area. And this is basically what I'm going to look for, because if we look, in my opinion, we basically have our I would say one, we're going to finish off 3 before a correction, and then we'll go higher. But we're going to break out of this for our next impulse wave up. We'll go in five intermediary waves, and we'll break out of this. And then, which would make sense, that we come up and finish our third more macro impulse wave and finish at around 84,000 here, or the 618 fib here. Now, the reason why I love all of this, and it's awesome when we have multiple confirmations, okay? So whenever we have a bull flag or any sort of consolidation that's a continuation pattern, this move is going to be somewhat similar to this move usually, okay? This pole right here of the flag pole, right? So if we go up to this 618 here, 1.618, that's roughly $84,000, $85,000, $86,000, somewhere in this area. That's relatively similar to this move here, okay? So we have that, okay? We're looking for our next impulse wave up, and if we keep things in perspective and we have our 5 sub waves, that's gonna match this relatively well as well. And then what I love is that if we go ahead and we zoom out, we'll go to the 4 hour. We go to the 4 hour here. Now I've already done it, but we'll go ahead and do it again. So we clearly have a cup and handle pattern here, right? And so what do we do in order to figure out what the next basic move is going to be? We'll take the bottom, we'll take conservative, and we'll go to the top. It's a little bit on a diagonal, so we'll go ahead and take that, and we'll put it at the top of that. Okay, now this is in log, so it's going to change a little bit. Let's go ahead and make sure that this is accurate. Something like that. Okay, and we'll grab this and we'll put this right up at the top. And this is basically giving us the same exact area between, let's say, 84,000 and 86 or 87,000 right in here as our other targets. Okay, so I'll be looking for, again, you've heard it on the channel before, I'll be looking for that 84, and we'll give it to 87 as possible, 84 to $86,000 range as our next finish of our next impulse before we get some sort of a correction. Now that's my opinion, okay, because of all this. However, we've just had a nice little consolidation right here. We could even push higher. Okay, it depends on what we're looking at and looking like at around this fib level and around this area. Okay, so let's look for that. Everything is looking extremely bullish as far as the charts. Okay, nothing bullish here. I wasn't expecting, $64 million worth of, or $46 million worth of longs getting liquidated right here. But that's what happened. People are over leveraged, and that clears it out. But that's good. That gives us a healthy market going forward. All right, guys. So that's the charts. Everything is looking beautiful for that. Let's go on chain. Okay, percent balance on exchanges, and again, a new low for balance of Bitcoin on exchanges. I mean, it's incredible, guys. This, along with, stay tuned to the end of this, because I'm going to show you something big that's going to add to the supply squeeze. And as we continue to move up, coins come off of exchanges, supply squeeze, it's going to be big. Okay. And we'll go ahead and zoom out. I think we actually have to go 5 years all the way back to 2018 to see similar levels. Okay. There's just the exchanges are just not seeing, the people are just taking off of exchanges. No one wants to sell, right? Respectively speaking, no one wants to sell. And so they continue to come off of exchanges. That's beautiful. If we look at net position changes, that kind of add to this, and continuing to dump, and we're increasing. Okay, just like we did in here. Okay, we'll look to see what kind of let's say red area this forms, but this is extremely healthy, and I would still say that we're still at the very, very beginning of this bull market. I guess we'll say the reset of this bull market. Okay, so this is looking very healthy as well. All right, one thing I'm going to show you, this is balances wallets with 1,000 Bitcoin or more. Okay, now a little bit of selling, right? But we're still in a general uptrend from that 40,000, still in a general uptrend. And this is fine. This is perfectly fine. Okay, because recently they had been accumulating a bunch. All right, and so my expectation is that we've gotten a little sell off, and then they'll continue to accumulate, and then we'll go ahead and push new highs. Okay, so that's that. Look at 100 Bitcoin or more, big uptrend, slight selling right there. Maybe I don't know, maybe 20 wallets, but massive uptrend. Okay, that's huge, and 100 wallets with 100 or more actually track tops and bottoms better than the whales, or we'll say closer to the whales. Whales are going to get out way earlier than the tops. Okay, and so this is massively bullish. And then finally, guys, these are the biggest whales, 10,000 Bitcoin or more. You cannot get bigger than this, and we have massive accumulation happening. Okay, massive accumulation, highest levels that we've seen since May. Okay, extremely bullish. Whales accumulating, obviously minnows or smaller fish accumulating, everybody accumulating, coins coming off of exchanges, everything extremely bullish, guys. So when you look at these things where we have, even if we have slight downward momentum or slight pullbacks, slight corrections, do not get nervous. And then maybe even big wicks like this. Do not get nervous in this market. Okay, make sure you hit the subscribe to keep up to date with all this. We will be timing the tops, and like we did at 30,000, the bottom, as closely as possible, looking at all metrics. Okay, looking at on chain. It's one of the reasons why we were able to call the $30,000 bottom and have big trades up here. Okay, so do not get shaken out. Do not sell your Bitcoin. Do not sell your longer term trades while you're carrying them through this bull run. All right, guys. So nothing to be concerned about. Everything is looking extremely, extremely good. And again, hit the subscribe, hit the like, guys. Make sure you check out EmpireTradingAcademy.com. Learn how to correctly trade. Get a super solid foundation of how to trade correctly. Okay, anybody can look up YouTube and figure out different strategies and all that, but if you do not have a solid base to start from, it's all going to be piecing things together from here and there, and it's going to be very, very difficult to create a long-term successful pattern and plan. All right, so go check that out. The on-chain course will be coming out extremely soon. Super excited about that. This will give you guys the tools to be able to read all of these on-chain charts yourself and really be able to get a handle on these markets. And it gives you a new and just another level of confidence of where the market is going. Gives you an extreme level of confidence when you go in and out of trades. And it's been a game changer. It's been a game changer for a lot of our students, even the ones that are just doing the one-on-ones with me. That's been a huge game changer. So again, subscribe, guys, hit the like, please, and we will see you in the next video.